Okay. It's that time. Finally. Fucking finally. Finally. Time for Canelo to go back to school. Like, this guy's been going on too gangster, he's been badding up too many men in that ring, badding up too many UK fighters in the ring. It's that time now. The boss in the UK, which is Billy Joe Saunders. And I really do not doubt that Billy Joe Saunders is going to school Canelo. I do not fucking doubt it for a second. I don't doubt it. I've got Billy Joe in this fight. I'm not making no prediction and this and that. I'm just talking my shit. I'm talking my shit through this fight. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, fuck off. Get the fuck gone. Like, this ain't for you. You get me? I'm talking facts though. Like, everybody knows that really knows boxing that the worst type of matchup for Canelo is a Billy Joe Saunders fight. A southpaw with movement and a good jab and a great defense. You're fucked. You're fucked. Canelo is going to be missing, swinging, missing, swinging, missing, swinging, missing. He's going to look, it's going to look fucking amateur again. Billy Joe is going to school the guy, and I've not even finished that Billy Joe interview on IFL TV. I've not even finished it. It's actually running right now if you listen up.
And I'm happy now. Is it fair to say this is a defining moment of your career?
Right, so I've not even finished listening to this, but I like Billy Joe Saunders' attitude, He's being very sarcastic. Everybody's doubting him. He's like, yeah, I'm just coming there to fill in the numbers, I'm just coming there to like get my check and then bounce, That's what I'm here for. I'm like 4 stone overweight, so I've just got to lose the weight and then get into the fight. It's bullshit. Obviously, he's not. Look at him. He is not 3, 4 stone overweight. He's chatting shit. The guy's in shape. The guy said, "Oh, I didn't watch Canelo's fight last night." Trust me, the guy was up watching Canelo's fights for the last 6 months. He's been watching that shit. He fucking better have been anyway, you know. But I doubt that he's. I know he's being sarcastic. Do you know what I'm saying? So I know he's really and truly ready for this fight. He's mentally, he's there. He's up for this fight. Everybody's doubting him, and that's the worst thing to do is doubt Billy Joe Saunders. Come on now, the guy's 30-0, right? He's fought a lot of fighters that he was supposed to lose to. He's beat a lot of fighters he was supposed to lose to, and once again, he's rarely supposed to lose this fight, I'm not taking anything away from Canelo. Canelo's a sick fighter. He's been going on bad, but I feel like Billy Joe Saunders has got his number. Like, this is it. It's time to go to school, Canelo. Like, I've been sick of this guy strutting around with his little hench, with his little fucking stocky self, and you know what I mean, strutting around and fucking beating up UK fighters and shouting out "Viva Mexico" and all this fucking garbage. Fuck that shit. It's time for UK to get our own back. And we're getting this guy. We're getting this guy for Khan. We're getting this guy for... What was his fucking name, man? Ryan Rose. We're getting this guy for Callum Smith. I'm getting this guy for Liam Smith. And whoever... fucking... Rocky Fielding. All the UK fighters that Canelo's knocked, smacked up or whatever. Billy Joe Saunders is going to get this motherfucker. He's going to make him look silly in there. Just make him lose 12 rounds. Just make him miss, make him pay. Make him miss, make him pay. You doubt you're going to stop this guy. He's on so much fucking juice. You know what I'm saying? Juice popping out of his head. He's like literally like a walking bull. Do you know what I'm saying? He's like one of them bulls that you inject up with bare juice. He's literally a walking bull. They've injected him with the same shit that they inject bulls. So... probably doubt you're going to be able to knock this guy out. But what you can do is use your skills. Use your skills and make him miss. Make him miss and make him pay. Do you know what I'm saying? Footwork, head movement, the jab. Put it all together. The defense, and that's it. Like, Canelo, like, a lot of people give Canelo a lot of credit, this and that, but when I watch him fight, honestly, I do not like... When I seen him, like, even when he's fighting Callum Smith, like, when he was throwing the punches and stuff like that, like, I feel like it's so easily seen that they're coming. The punches, like, I don't know why people don't like get out of the way or like do certain things like when he punches. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just like cover up and let him like let his hands go on you. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, because I feel like Canelo not telegraphs his shots, but like, yeah, kind of like loads up on his shots. He's very easily seen. You can see his shots pretty easily. So I feel like he's gonna have a very hard time trying to tag Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders ain't a massive guy as well. He ain't that 6'4" where you got a massive target. He's very similar to actually Canelo. They're very similar size. Even though I would say I think Billy Joe Saunders is like 5'11". I'd say Canelo's like 5'8" or 9. Do you get me? So it's a few inches height difference for Billy Joe Saunders. But that'll work in Billy's favour because he'll have the longer lead hand, and he will it favours him in long range, out on range, yeah. So all Billy Joe needs to do is like really keep off the ropes, and just keep an eye out. Make sure he doesn't trick you with shots. Make sure he don't set you up with anything. Make sure you see it all coming. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you figure out what he's trying to do, because obviously Canelo's in this. He's trying to set up certain shots. So, and that's what you don't want to do, because anybody can get hurt. Billy could get hurt. The only reason I don't think Canelo could get hurt is just because I picture all that juice in him, but you never know, like, you never know. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm feeling Billy Joe Saunders' attitude in this fight as well. I'm feeling the way he's looking at this fight. Like, oh, everyone's doubting me. Yeah, okay. I'm just here to make up the numbers, you know. I'm not just going to be there. Might turn up and I'm not even going to go to America and, like, get used to the jet lag and shit like that, or climatize or whatever. I'm just going to go there on the night of the fight, turn up there and fight, you get me? And just go home with my money, my check, and then retire. Like, that's not what it is, bro. This guy's going out here to give it his all. This is the fight of his life. This is what Billy Joe Saunders lives for. This is what he joined boxing for. This is the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder fight. This is the Billy Joe Saunders versus David Lemieux fight. This is bigger than that. Billy Joe needs to be better than that. And he can be. So, the only thing going against Billy Joe is, like Tyson Fury said, is like the inactivity. You know, Canelo just had a fight fucking last night. Billy Joe hadn't had a fight since Andy Murray. And then before that, I think it was like, I think he's had that 2 fights in like 3 years or something silly like that. 3 fights in 3 years. And that shit can really hurt a defensive fighter who relies on his reflexes and his timing and his speed, you know. So that's one thing that I worry for Billy Joe. If his time is going to be there on the night, if everything's going to be in place, do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it is. I'm pretty sure it is. He's up for this fight. And as long as he's mentally there, like, everything else will fall into place. The guy's been boxing since he was a baby, since he was a youth. Like, it all comes like, it's like water off a duck's back, do you know what I'm saying? It's all natural to you. When you spend so long in the gym for so many years, it just comes natural, do you know what I mean? So Canelo's not going to be in there doing anything that Billy Joe Saunders hasn't seen. He's going to be throwing punches. Billy Joe Saunders is learning how to duck punches all his life and counter that shit. So I really don't. I really don't think Canelo's going to win this fight. They'll probably rob him. They'll probably rob Billy Joe because he's not going to knock the guy out. You get me? I'd be surprised if he knocks him out anyway. Surprised he can even drop the guy. But what he can do is outbox this motherfucker, outclass this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Make him look stupid in there. Yeah? Do a Leonard versus Duran 2. That's what he needs to do. Make the guy say no mas. No mas. Do you know what I'm saying? Alright, stay tuned for this fight. We're going to be going in on this fight. Regular videos. Just make sure you stay tuned to Kingdom of Boxing. Make sure you check me out, people. Check out my other channel as well. I've not been active, but we're back. There's some decent fights to talk about. I'm here. You get me? Shouts out to fucking Billy Joe and Canelo for making this. Shouts out to Eddie Hearn for making this. It's that time, man. 2021. Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo Alvarez. We're coming for Canelo, fam. We're coming for that head, fam. We're coming for you. Yeah? Coming for you and all you Mexicans, fam. Kingdom of Boxing, I'm gone.